morning. Welcome to my live. How are you this morning? How are you guys doing? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the live. How is your Wednesday going? How is your Wednesday, guys? Good morning. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen, my people. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the live show. Welcome to my live. How are you doing? Where are you watching me from? Let's connect. Thank you so much for liking my live. Am I audible? Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. Muhammad Aif, hi. How are you? I hope you're doing fine. Hi, there is a pineapple. Thank you, Vivek. How are you this morning? Thank you. Thank you for confirming there is a pineapple. There is a pineapple. Do you have a YouTube channel? Or is that the name of your YouTube channel? Where are you guys watching me from? Great to have you on here. Nice to have you in my live. Kindly double tap on your screen to like the video. How is your day going? I hope it's going well. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it indeed. Kindly double tap the screen to like the live, guys. Kindly double tap the screen. It's a pretty cold day here in Zambia. Where are you watching me from? Let's connect. Muhammad, hi, how are you? Where are you watching me, my friends? Where are you watching me from? Let me know. Let me know where you're watching me from. It's a beautiful day here in Zambia. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. Mike, hi, how are you? What do you mean, a chicken leg or a feather? What do you mean? What would someone do with a feather? Hmm? First, you tell me what's the advantage of a chicken feather? I would need to know the advantages of both before choosing. Okay? Why are you deleting your previous messages? When will they matter? If they'll matter at all. Kindly like the video if you haven't already. So today I was contemplating on a story I heard a long time ago when I was much younger about to do or not to do. I think that's what I can say. Do or not to do. When you are pressed between a rock and a hard surface, to do or not to do, what should you do? Should you move? Should you stay? So a long time ago in the Bible, we are told a story of lepers who used to stay out of the village, in the outskirts of the village, because those days leprosy had no cure. And so if one is found as a leper, you will be sent to stay in the outskirts of the village. And so these lepers, there were a lot. They were staying in that place out in the outskirts of the village. And every time the villagers used to go there to take for them food and water for drinking. But then there came a time when there was no food in the whole village. There was no food in the whole village, such that the villagers didn't have anything. They started eating their own children to an extent where they would agree to say, today let's eat your child, tomorrow we'll eat my child, otherwise we would die. That was the situation. Imagine that scenario, guys. Imagine that scenario. So therefore, the people at the outskirts of the village, the lepers literally had nothing, no food, completely no food. Then in this village, they were surrounded by very strong neighbors. Their neighbors were very strong, such that they could not wage war against them because they would be defeated. Okay? They would just totally be defeated if they went and tried to make war against them. So then they just sat in that village, helpless, busy eating their children like that, you know? And then the people who were at the outskirts of the village, the lepers, decided to say, you know what, guys? If we stay here where we are in the outskirts, we will die. We will definitely die of hunger. If we go out into the other village, the neighboring village, there are stronger people. They are way stronger than us. And us, even being lepers, would definitely die. But then what should we do? Should we just stay here and die here? or we just go, and if we die, we die. What should we do, guys? So they sat together and decided to say, either ways, if we stay here, we are dead. If we go, we are dead either ways, but let's just go. Let's just go. Let's not stay here and watch ourselves dying. It's better we be falling on the way to where we're going. It's better we go there and we fall and die. At least that's better. Let's just do something. So that's what these guys decided to do. They decided to just go ahead and go to the neighboring village where they would try and look for food. So in those days also, the lepers, they were tied with bells on their legs and on their hands. And when they are moving, they had to be shouting, unclean, 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 while moving with the bells. And so wherever they were, they would be making that sound and all that. So that's what happened. They started off going to the neighboring village, shouting unclean, moving with the bells, and the bells were making that noise which the bells make. Yeah. Lo and behold, in the village where they were going to, a miracle occurred in such a way that the king and the people there thought as though, hi, Mom Vlog. Nice to see you this morning. I hope you are fine. Thank you for joining my live. So the people, I am fine, Mom Ellie. I'm fine. Thank you so much for coming to my live. Nice to see you. So then where they were going, the people where they are going to in that other village, a miracle happened. God performed a miracle on their behalf. Where they were going, the king and his people thought it was a mighty army which was attacking them. They heard the noises and they were afraid, and they felt as though, oh my goodness, now we are dying. A stronger army, stronger soldiers are coming to invade our place. So before those soldiers invade this place, let us run away. Okay, let us run away and save our lives. So they ran away and left everything. They left everything they had, their houses, their animals, their farms. They literally just left everything and ran off to another place. Yeah, they ran off to another place, and guess what happened? When they reached that place where they were scared of going, they found that there was no one. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, guys? When they went to the other place, they found that place literally had no one. It was deserted. They found all the food. Imagine, all the shops were open and no one attending to them. All the malls were open. There was no one attending to them. There was food. The houses didn't have people. So those lepers who were hungry ate and ate and ate and ate until they could eat no more. Right? They ate until they were very satisfied, until they could literally just eat no more. And then they remembered to say, oh my goodness, where we're coming from, there are those people who we have left in that village who were bringing food for us. Let us go back and tell them about this food that we have found. Because if we do not go, God will definitely hold us accountable. So let's just not eat this food on our own. Let's go back and tell our friends about what we have found. Therefore, they started off to go to the neighboring, going back to where they were coming from in the first place. They reached there and they told the king to say, oh king, you can't believe what we have found. There is food in the neighboring village. Yeah, don't be scared. Don't be scared. I know you think the neighboring village has very strong men and they can't allow us in. But guess what? The land is deserted. All the houses and all the shops, the streets, there's completely nobody. Everyone has run away. They have left everything. So before you die, go there. Go and eat. There's a lot of food there. There's a lot of food. In fact, when the lepers went to report, they even brought with them some food. Okay? They brought with them some food, also some gold, some silver, just to come and showcase to the king that indeed what they're talking about is true. But then remember, the time the prophet had told them that tomorrow around this time there will be food. Tomorrow around this time there will be more than enough food for everyone to eat. There is one person who doubted. That one person said, Prophet, are you sure? Are you sure that there will be enough food? Where is the food going to come from? So the prophet told him that because you have doubted, you will not eat of this food. As soon as this food comes, you will die. And guess what, guys? That is exactly what happened to that man. As soon as the lepers explained and told the people that there is food, it has come, let us go and eat, people started running now, running for their lives, running to go and get some food in the neighboring village. That man who was doubting fell down, and in a stampede, people stamped upon him. That's how he died, just like that. In this story, for me personally, I learned that it's important not to be a doubting Thomas in life. Okay? Not to be a doubting Thomas in life, to stay positive and choose to take action. Even if, say, it's difficult for you to see where you're going, or say when you're embarking on a journey, you may not see the whole staircase, you don't know how it's going to be where you're going. Like those lepers, guys, like those lepers, choose to do something. If you die, yeah, you better die trying than you staying where you are and dying where you are. It's better if it's dying, go and die in front. In the story, we even saw that these lepers didn't die after all. They were bold enough and took the step, and when they left, God performed a miracle for them in such a way that they found food where they went. They found food where they went. Yeah, they found food where they went. So in case you are at a situation of to do or not to do, it's better you do something than not to do anything at all. It's better you do something than not to do anything at all. This is one of the stories I used to enjoy a lot when I was young. Yeah, we used to be told these stories by our parents. We would sit around some fire, and our parents would tell us stories. But this particular one is actually a story from the Bible. It's coming from 2 Kings. The account is in 2 Kings. In case you want to read it. Where are you guys watching me from? Thank you so much for joining. Oh, it's become really hot in here. It's become really, really hot. Okay, it's much better now. Where are you guys watching me from? Kindly like the live, guys. Kindly like the live. Kindly like the live. Has this story resonated with anyone in here, guys? Has the story resonated with anyone? Let me know where you're watching me, guys. And what time is it in your area? Thank you for coming to the live. Just a minute, guys, I'm coming. Hi, guys, I'm back. I am back. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Madam Ellie Vlogs. How is your YouTube channel doing? How is your channel doing? Are you still there?